We're back. Welcome back to the Self-Love Lounge. It's Inez.
And Lisa.
Welcome back, you guys. And guess who's back today?
Lisa's back. Hey,
back.
guys, I'm back.
Finally, we have her back again with us. She was in a little bit of break.
Just a little.
Yeah, but she's back again. Thank you again for all the comments and the likes. And I really appreciate each and every one of you. And even the people who will be sending me messages. I really appreciate that. And that's what we do. Continue to show up for you guys.
And we are here 24/7. If you ever have anything to talk about, want to talk about, want to be on the show, the show that's speaking into existence, but our podcast, just whatever, just hit us up. Let us know what you got on your mind.
So based on our subject today, which is
friendship and growth, when and how we evolve differently. It's the topic for today.
Yeah, you want to go ahead and start since you had a break?
Let's dive in. It was, I had a class reunion. Well, it was really considered a alumni weekend with our class. Mm-hmm. And it was actually the school that I went to, and every class from probably from 1984 to up to date, came together, just small group. And we all got together just so we can, see each other again and, reconnect and reminisce, So that's where I was at. And I had a couple of events to attend, but that was the highlight. Yeah, just seeing my old friends. I had to stand my baby up that weekend, but she understood, sometimes you have to go back and see those old friends again, rekindle that past, that friendship, school days type of thing.
How did it feel?
It was nice. It felt good. It made me feel like I was back at school, hearing the school alarms and bells going off, tardy and all that. Yeah, it felt great. I enjoyed it. It was good seeing the people that did show up. It was only a few people that could show up. Everybody can't make it. Mm-hmm. But the people that could show up, it was so nice. It's good to see the growth. And the people that, just looking at the other classes, you have the ones that's under you and above you in the classes. And it was good, reuniting and seeing them too. Yeah.
That's
nice. It was awesome.
Did you feel like all this time passed, or you feel like it was just yesterday?
It was like yesterday.
Yeah.
It was crazy. And then the craziest thing is people was walking up to our tent because everybody had their own little tent, up and little tables and stuff. And everybody was kind of, hovering around their little class, little area. And you had these younger groups, that was under us, and they'll walk by and say, "Hey, aunties and uncles," or they'll say like, "Hey, 50 and fine," and something other wine and all this type of stuff. And they were like, "Y'all, they is really getting us. They really winding down on us." But we look good. We turn around at each other. We were like, we look good though to be our age, So we're looking better than some of these younger ones. So it was nice. It was fun. I was excited. I was glad I was there. That was my second year attending, and I'm going to try to be there, many more years.
Yeah. Did you remember any specific, situations from your childhood? Like someone who used to bully you, for example, that showed up, or someone you had a crush on that showed up?
I was, I'm such an introvert, and that was even with school. Mm-hmm. So my thing was like looking through a glass mirror or looking through a glass wall at everything, because it's like I didn't want to be seen, but I wanted to be seen. Mm-hmm. And so it was like I kept myself out of certain groups intentionally, but I wanted to be a part of the group at the same time. If you can understand what I'm saying.
I got you, yeah.
And so that limited a lot of things because I was so introvert, and I didn't understand what that was as a young girl. But the friends that I did meet up with, we were so tight.
Aww.
We were so tight. And that's what we're going to be speaking on today, growth. And the people that we was in touch with then and that had an impact on us. And in time and things change. But yeah, speaking of incidents and stuff, no, mine was all about just having that little crush boyfriend and or liking this particular boy and just wishing that he see you the way you see him, type of thing. But I was so into a little shell till I don't think I had too many situations where it really, besides little puppy love, that little, what you call it, passing notes here and there after classes, or your little friend will walk you to your class. I just miss all that. Yeah, it make you smile. It make you go by.
Yeah, it does. Even though our childhood wasn't so great back in the days, but still there's these moments where you look back and be like, oh my god, it was such a good time. We had a good time. We were surrounded by good people, and that's what it's all about. Like, those people who leave impact on you as a kid, those are the one you grow up and you see when you're an adult, because your guys are supposed to be in each other's lives. So if you click since you were a child, you will definitely be there with them when you grow up.
You crossing paths in life, and you may see them again, and you may not.
Not all of them. Some of them will just be left back there because that's where they're supposed to be. And then you guys will grow up in a different path. Like, both of you will go to a different mindset, totally different paths. But those who stick to the end are the real ones who are supposed to be in your life.
That's true. Some are a season and some are, forever. That's so true. That was true. So your situation when you was in school, what was something that that really impacted you or touched you while you were in school that you hadn't forgot or whatever?
Can't really remember one particular incident, but our school is totally different from the States. If you guys don't know. So our schools are separated. The girls have different school and then the boys have different school. Unless you were in a international school, then you will have a mixed school. I think I was pretty cool in school. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I used to talk to anybody, say hi to everybody, smile with everyone, and smile at everyone, talk to everyone. I never had those feelings where like, oh, I'm not gonna talk to this person. They're not famous or they're not popular. So I was cool with everyone.
Yeah, you was like, that's how
whoever comes and talks to me, I will talk to them, and I can be friends with anyone. I spoke all the dialogues. I understood what everybody's saying. I was cool with everyone. So it was just, I don't know. I loved school so much. I'm not gonna, as much as I hated it back in the days. But now looking back, school was like amazing.
It's crazy when you say that, because when you said you love school so much, that was like the twins. They love school. They love school so much. When we went on vacations, they would literally cry when they have something that's going on and they couldn't attend whatever event that was at school. They would not even want to go on vacation. I'm like, girl, you crazy. Y'all crazy. Like, I did not like school, and I didn't realize why I didn't like school until I was an adult. Because I didn't like to be in a social eye. I didn't like to be in front of people. So that was the reason. But everybody's different. And,
I love school so much because all the classes I've been in, I've never was in a class where there's someone that I don't like. I was cool with everybody. Everybody was just cool. Even if there's people that I didn't like, I would just play it cool. I don't really fight. I don't really cause problems. I'm just cool with everyone. So I was like waiting for the next day to dress up and go to school. And I remember me and my friends, I had a small group, and of course I was the leader. I'll go crazy.
So that's why you love school. You was always a leader.
I was just be like, hey, what color are we gonna wear tomorrow? And they'd be like, green. Okay, you go back home, you find all the green things you have at home, and then you wear it the next day. And it was just cool, but at the same time it's just sad because some of those people, we just grow apart. And I don't even know anything about them now. And it's just, even when I look back, I feel like even if we met nowadays, we're totally different.
It's different.
There won't be anything that we talk about
right.
or we share. So it's sad, but at the same time, as we said, some people are for seasons, some people are for reasons, right. Some people are forever.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful for those who's still there, the right. forever ones who are still by my side. We sit down, we talk about the past and right. how we were when we were kids, and we just remember all the stories. It feels like it was yesterday.
It's crazy.
Though all of us are in our 30s, and that was like what we graduated 2010 from high school. That's a long time ago.
Girl, I looked at our shirt. We had our shirts made, and everybody had the year on it, and it was like so and so of class of 90, and then it'll say like 33 years ago, like 33
it doesn't
years.
Feel like it. It just
are
doesn't
you serious?
Feel like it's
or whatever.
Long.
Yeah,
it does not feel like it.
Really? It's been that long? I was just going in, just running in the classroom. Now I'm 33 years out.
Yeah.
Wow.
It just doesn't feel like it's been that long.
And then if you can look back at all the people, like you said, that was so close to you, that seemed like they was just like part of your life back then. Like, it's like, like your best friend. Like my best friend was like my sister. And I had a couple of friends, but that best friend, like we was just stuck like glue. You see one, you see the other, type of thing. And it's crazy how, just looking back, we was so close all through high school. We stayed close for probably 2 years and after high school. And it's like every day we was like growing further and further apart from each other till it was like just like flatline. And it's not that you intentionally want it to be that way, but things start happening. You start having children, you get married, you have a job, they doing the same thing, they move away or you move away, and before you know it, it's just a thought of them. Like, I remember my best friend, or I remember when we did this, but you never pick up the phone and talk to each other or call each other. Even though they're, a call away, you just don't. But, and then you have some friends that you stay in contact with, like you were just saying, that's for not just a reason or a season, but it's forever. And those people, not one is no different than the other of loving them or still caring for them, but just that bond is just not the same.
That's crazy, because I had the same exact best friend, and we were not just besties, we became besties to the point that people thought we're sisters.
That was me and her. Looking alike. Sheila Wilcox, I'm talking about you.
We stopped looking alike. We dressed up the same, and if you saw her, I'm around. If you saw me, she's around. You cannot see one without seeing the other, as you said. So we were together all the time. Even outside the school, if she's going out to buy something, she will pass.
That was it.
Pass by me and pick
we
me up.
We will share each other's clothes. We would stay with each other. We would just everything, and we end up having the same last name, and we was not related. So we really thought we was cousins, sisters. Girl, we were like, we gotta say, girl, we're sisters. We just think, or we're cousins, but they just say we're not cousins. But
it was like sweet. Those the one who you think that they will be in your life forever.
Yeah, you do. But
then one day after the school is done, that's it. They're done with the school. So I guess these are the ones who
move away. Yeah. Or they laugh.
They didn't move away. She just cut me off. She cut me off.
Wow.
She just literally decided that she just like want to move on with her life, do different things. And this is also something that we should talk about. Not all people accept the changes that happens after school, or after a certain period of your life, because let's say about school, you just meet this person in school, you talk about school, you talk about what's going on in school, what you're going to wear in school, that's it. But once you move out of school, and now we're like young adults, we're 18, we're going to figure out what we're going to do. I'm driving, she's driving, she sees a different side, I'm seeing a different side, and that's how you're gonna know if you're gonna accept this person or no.
Yeah.
Some people won't accept it, and they'll be
That's
like, "Oh my
right.
God, that's too much. I don't like what you're doing, or
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
like that you do such
I don't,
things."
yeah, you excel more than me, or you have bigger dreams than me. That's
Yes.
not my dream, so I don't have nothing in
Yeah, or
common
you
with
don't
you.
share the same dreams as me. Not just you
Mm-hmm.
have bigger dreams. You want to do something different that's not related to what I'm gonna do. So they will cut
Mm-hmm.
you off,
Mm-hmm.
And that goes back to your mindset and how you accept people.
Yeah.
And then you will find those who's gonna accept you no matter what you're going through.
That's
They will
it. They
judge
have your
you.
back
Yeah,
regardless.
no matter what you're going through, you will
Mm-hmm.
always see them and find them behind you,
Right.
backing you up. So
But that's the ones where you wean it out, and you see the ones that's gonna stick with you.
mm-hmm.
And a lot of times it's not even the friends that you made in the past. You have sometimes stronger bonds with people that you just recently made,
Exactly. Yes.
because it's like life just brought y'all together like a magnet.
True. So
true. From totally different areas of life.
Yeah.
It just drew you together.
That's so true.
On the same level.
Yeah, that's actually true. That's so
And
true.
it was because of the growth. It's not always where we start with the growth.
Yeah.
It's where we end up with that growth of equal.
Yeah. I think that's how I see it. And each season of your life, you're going to make a bunch of friends, and then you're going to take one or two from those people to the next season.
Right.
And then from each season, you're going to have someone who reminds you of that season, how you were one day. Like, for example, from school, I have friends who were with me since I was in second grade. From college, I met some people who I still know until now.
Right.
And from work, I have some coworkers that I still know from now. They ended up
same.
my best friends.
That part, yes.
And after, let's say, work, moving to a different city or a different country, or you travel,
like
you meet
here
people,
now.
and being here, and then being a mom, you will get to know mothers who are so cool, and they will like teach you things, and you will be in contact with them forever. And moving to a different country, just like right now, I met the most amazing people, just as yourself.
Gravitate each other,
and you just that you will take one or two of those people to the next step. So
yeah,
I find that amazing.
Yeah,
really.
And that's because I think that has a lot to do with from the past and their past, even though you didn't start together, but the way y'all both are migrating through life, you seem to kind of, it's like your energy of the same clashes together.
Yeah.
And that way you feel it like we did when we first met each other. Yeah. You're on the same frequency.
Yeah.
So you're beaming off each other. But if it was somebody else who wasn't on the level that you were on, you can talk to them, you can talk, interact with them. But when it comes to a certain type of friendship or growth with each other, of understanding, it's a whole different level.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's just like even with our friendships coming up. We could have been friends with someone from elementary school all the way up to now. And they could be the most, probably you love them at the moment. And when you was talking about that earlier, it made me think about when you're like with somebody, like say for instance, if we was incarcerated with people pretty much in school, you had to be there every day, Monday through Friday with these people. So you learn to love them or hate them or deal with them or not deal with them. But after you graduate and you're, released from prison, as just a saying, then you know that at that point you can go wherever you want to go in life. And either that person follows you and you meet back up, or they was just a season.
Yeah.
Or a reason.
Yeah.
So, and then even if that happens, it was still they made an impression on your life somewhere. Exactly, it was a spot they made, and it's still there. Definitely. Each person, even the bad people, like you said, the bullies, the good people, the people that just will help you when nobody else will help you, the people that the little boyfriends or, whatever it was, they would never leave you. They're always there, even if you can't remember them or it's still there.
Yeah, that's true. And there's always a lesson behind it. There's always something that you will learn or you will figure out the older you get. Sometimes you won't get it straight away.
Yeah.
You will keep asking yourself questions like, why did this happen to me? What did I do wrong? And you will blame yourself for years until you figure out one day, this person wasn't even good for me. This person wasn't even meant to be in my life. No. So they just fell from the equation because they needed to. And you just realize like, yeah, that was the right thing to happen. So.
Right. I wrote down something earlier when we was talking about a part of this subject, and I was thinking growth is not a bad thing. A lot of people feel like growth is really when they outgrow someone or outgrow a group of people or whatever. They feel like they kind of put themselves down. So just know that growth is not a bad thing. Growth is what should not stay the same, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Growth is like anything, a flower. It's not going to stay the same. It's going to mature. It's going to grow.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's what you put into that growth that makes that flower bloom beautiful or ugly.
Yeah.
So I look at life like that. So yeah, let your flower bloom until the beautiful thing, whatever it can.
As I said before, outgrown people doesn't mean like you hate them. Because I can, as I said that before also, I can not call you, but that doesn't mean I hate you.
Right.
It's just I have more responsibilities in my life right now that I can't talk the way I used to before. Or I can't go out and meet people.
Right.
Because I don't really have a free schedule the way I used to before. And it's okay. You should just accept that. And if they were true friends, they will meet you where you at instead of like being, we're not even going to invite you. You're not even going to show up,
Right.
So, and sometimes you also outgrow certain things in life that you don't want to do anymore.
Yeah.
And it's like that's certain a good one. Habits that's so true. Not serving you,
right.
Serving my present self. They used to serve me back in the days, however it was, like maybe whatever it was, going out, clubbing, drinking, whatever it was, it used to make me feel, okay, I'm cool. I like it. But I had that capacity to get all that done. Yeah. But right now, sometimes you be in a place where like, that's not going to serve
me anymore. That's not what I want to do.
Yeah, that's one time going out gonna cost me a whole week.
Yeah.
Of delaying things that needs to be done. So
it's the growth. It's the growth in you. That person just hadn't got there yet. Or
and they
maybe
don't
they
have
never.
To, you don't have to push anymore because maybe they don't have the responsibilities you have.
There you go.
So there's nothing for them to do. Let them live.
Don't judge them, and they don't judge you for your growth.
Yes. So I feel like that's how it's supposed to be. I lost my thought. I was going to say something else, and I lost
it's
it.
Okay. Yeah, and look back at your past and see how much you have grown.
Yeah.
So take that in consideration. Look back and see, I've changed this. I've changed that. Write it down. Write down the things that you used to do when you were coming up. And then go back and look what I don't do in that box anymore that benefits me.
Yeah, yeah.
And that way you can see your growth. Now, if you hadn't came too far from all those things you used to do that was not benefiting you and you're still doing them, let's start working on some things. It's never too late to work on ourselves. If we're still breathing, we can work on some things, and you don't have to be in a hurry to do it. That's what life is all about.
I lost my thought.
It's okay.
I'm still trying to figure out what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
It's totally all about growth. It's totally all about just looking from the past and not judging that you're not still there. And if people try to make you feel bad about changing and you've come here and they're still there, don't let that bother you. Smile and just be happy that you have grown, and still don't hate them because they can't get there yet.
Yeah.
Give them encouraging words.
Yeah.
Encourage them to know, because there's sometimes people just need a little bit more. We probably had help we probably had a lot of people helping us and encouraging us. They probably didn't have that boost or that edge.
If the fact that this person respect what you are right now, that's a big thing, because some people don't even respect what you become right now, because they will be like, look at you, you're not doing that anymore. Wow, I remember when you used to do this and that. Okay, you remember, but I don't do it anymore. Why do you have to remind me?
Yeah.
So you need to pay attention to what people say underneath the rewards.
Yeah. And the growth that you have will help you to
read people without
will help you just discern them off the bat. Like, okay, negative, move out the way. Don't have time for that anymore. Back when we were younger, we would entertain that. We were like, oh really, I'm acting like that? Oh, I ain't know that. No. Oh, so you say I'm like that? That's what I am. That's me and more. Glad you see it. I'm glad you see the light in me. Now I wish you the best, and you go find that light.
Exactly.
And also, are you proud of yourself for what you have become today? Are you proud of yourself? Ask yourself, are you proud of yourself? I am totally proud of Lisa. Is Inez proud of Inez?
Of course, yes. I say this every day. I'm so proud of myself.
I
swear I say it every day. I'm so proud of myself.
Yeah. And I have so much more growing to do. I am 55, y'all. And I love every minute of it. Yeah. Every second of it. And I am so proud of myself.
Yeah.
I really am. More than I ever have in my life. Today I can say I'm so proud of where I've come. I take for everything I've went through, all the bad choices I've made, and I put them all in a basket, and all I see is good. Well done.
You know, this is one thing that people don't really, they don't really do it right, which is growth is related to your financial status, how much you made, where you're working, what's your position.
Yeah.
And all that materialistic things.
Yeah. A lot of people.
But then when you sit down and talk to them, they're empty. They don't even know how to talk.
They have all of that and empty.
Yes, and they don't even know how to choose their words without hurting someone's feelings. And that's not growth. You have money.
They was looking for titles.
Yes, that's not growth to me. I don't care how much money you made. I don't care where you're working right now. I don't care what position you're holding or what title you have or how many degrees you got. I don't care. I care about when I sit with you or I see you talking to someone else. You treat them with dignity, you treat them with respect. You don't really humiliate people or look down to them or treat them in a bad way or make them feel bad, or hurt someone's feelings.
Right.
And this is something that people really don't pay attention to.
But your level of growth, you can see through the BS, as they say.
Exactly.
You can see through it. Like, they can have all those titles. And a lot of people do that. They'll grab those titles just to hide the true self within them.
Yeah. I don't see
and they feel like if she see or if he see, I'm this, I'm that, I have this, I drive that, I have a bank account full of money, I wear, all these brands, they won't see the true me.
Yeah.
And that's sad.
It is.
That is so sad.
Yeah.
You should be just as beautiful with all the glam and all the riches and all the titles inside as well as the outside.
Yeah, that's true.
So when that person see you, I don't care what you have on and what you drove up in, your light of what you are inside is going to beam through time. That, like you said, they open their mouth.
Yes. And I've seen that a lot. I met a lot of people from back in the days from school or whatever. The moment they start talking, I was like, I can't believe you guys still talk this way when we're in this age, or you still look at people this way. And it was so sad because all they were talking about materialistic things. Oh, I have this, I have that, I bought this, I bought that. Oh, I'm a fly, you guys, on my whatever. So it was weird, you know. But it's also, this is something that will show you how you've grown, because you start pointing such things out, and you can see
the difference.
Yeah, though
you
they
can
don't
see
even,
the real versus
yeah,
what do you call it, the what they used to call it when something is fake, the knockoff.
yeah,
You can see the
and you
knockoff
can sense
person.
their energy. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's when you know you really did grow, because once that person start talking, you can understand how their mindset or their mentality is. So
yeah, that's true. And it ain't all about, like you said, with mindset or intelligence. That's beyond just educated
it
intelligence.
is, yes.
It's more of a growth in general.
Being
And
a
the
human
growth
being.
is just being, and you're right, being a true human being that love people, that care about people, that love yourself enough to treat yourself with the best of what you can give yourself. Because when you give yourself the best, and that's not speaking of material things, but give yourself the best of everything that yourself needs in life, then everybody else gonna see that. So that's the fortune that you have that they'll never have if they don't reach that level. That's the growth we're speaking of.
Yeah. And you know, there's also some type of toxic friendship. And I've learned this recently. It's when you see this, like, one person who's really mentally growing and they're in an amazing place mentally, and they're like very smart, but they're friends with the most disrespectful people ever.
Their circles awful.
And you'll be like, how are you even friends? I don't get it. But then you know what? We're friends because the first person is too afraid to cut this person off because they did too much good to them.
That's what I said earlier.
Whatever it was, you know, they always bought them nice things, nice gifts. They were always there sending them help whenever they need it. So they know they're not good. But they are so afraid to cut the ties because they were good to them. Well, they're not good as a good person. No,
they was a what's the word for it? They was like a not a value, but more of a asset to them, or I owe you type of thing.
They owe them. Yes,
I owe you something. You know, I owe you because you've done so much for me, so I have to tolerate your crap.
Yes,
type of thing.
That type
and don't do that to yourself.
Exactly.
And not only to yourself, but don't do it to them, because you're not actually. Either you're going to help them or cut them off, and cut them off, because all you're doing is when they go down, you're going down with them. You're going to drag down, or you'll never be able to get where you need to be in life if you continue to hold on to that I owe you for what you done for me type of thing. But you can curse me out, or you can buy me everything, but you can still talk down at me, but I'm going to be there because you did this and you did that for me. No, I'm going to love you enough to let you go and better myself and pray for you to get there.
Yeah, there's a lot of ties on this life with friends
and that's what I guess that's the meaning of a friend. A friend can be those different things other than just that one friend that we think. I used to think when I was like, you remember when we used to say my best friend, my best friend, and they were like, she my best friend, but she's just my friend. She's my friend, but she's my best friend. Like she's like my sister best friend, but she's not. You know, it was titles to the different friends. She's an associate. I just talk to her, but we ain't really friends. You know, and that's how it is with us cutting them off. We should feel the same way. We say, this is my friend, but this is just my associate. This is my best friend. Like you only gonna have like. If you have one, that one, back in the day, you had like 5 best friends or 10 best friends, but you're going to have one best friend if you even have that. So you learn to title them differently when you grow.
I was going to say, the older you get, the more you know how to title people, because not everybody be named friend. They don't deserve to be your friend, you know. It can just be a coworker or somebody I know, someone I used to know. So it depends on
exactly. I was thinking the same thing. It could be we saying friends, but take that as, you know, like you said, anyone that has been in your circle.
Shout out to all the real ones who are still there.
I know, right?
Those who you can not talk to for months, but once you guys call each other, it's like there was no
and
time
that's
gone. So
and then shout out to Yolanda. That's my ride or die. Like I met her when I was working at a certain job, and she came there, and like I said, that's at a job that's past high school, and and she's been my ace ever since, and we have the relationship. Like we're saying, it's the vibe, it's the energy, it's that trust. We don't even have to talk every day. We don't even have to text, talk, call. But when we pick that phone up and need each other, we're there, and we're there 10 toes down. That's how we roll. And those are the friends I call friends.
Exactly.
You don't have to talk to them every day. You don't have to do this.
On the phone 24/7.
And
you don't have to like text them every day what you're doing in your life, because they respect that you have responsibilities.
Exactly.
And you respect that they have their own life going on.
Right.
But once you guys both have the perfect time to talk, you will talk.
You will talk
hours.
forever, and you'll start like you never end it.
Yeah.
Yes, and those are the people that you want in your circle.
Yeah.
You don't have to be around them all the time, but when you do, they're there.
Yeah.
They're there, and they're there for the right reasons, not to hate you or downgrade you or talk to you, get all your information and run back and tell somebody else. Those are the people you don't want in your circle.
That's
and
true.
if you keep the path that you're going, those people will fall off like dead leaves off a tree. So you don't even have to even drop them off. They'll actually fall off by themselves.
Yep, that's true. Yep. And you guys don't have to be even living in the same country. You can be living in 2 different countries, but you still talk and connect. Like you guys live right there next to each other. So a friend,
the energy is beyond speaking too. Like you'll constantly be beaming and energized through just sometimes thinking of that person, and they'll feel it. Way over there, you don't realize, like sometimes you be feeling bad, they're feeling it. It's crazy, but that's the kind of friendship, that's the kind of connection that you want to have in your life.
Yeah,
those people, no matter, like you said, if they're coworkers, sometimes you can meet somebody on the phone. You can meet a therapist. You can become good friends with your therapist. You can become good friends with your child's teacher. Whoever you connect with at that point in that time, that's what it's all about. Don't judge the situation because I don't know her, I don't know him, or whatever. I can't talk to them. Open up. Maybe if you feel that connection, ride with it, because sometimes that person is feeling the same way. Your soul is not gonna lead you wrong if you are led by it. Let it lead you, and you'll bring in what it's reaching out for.
And even if you got to know someone and they didn't turn out to be the friend you wanted them to be, there's definitely a lesson behind it, So just take the lesson,
just like high school or whenever.
Just take it. Sometimes not even high school. Sometimes you meet people at work, as I said, as a
whoever, absolutely, just like high school. For instance.
You become best friends, and you think like, wow, this is my person. Like that's it. That's my forever best friend. And then something bad happened, and you just didn't even see it coming. But there's a big lesson behind it. So just take the lesson and move on.
And keep going.
And you know what? The older you get, the more you look back on these incidents, and you'll be like, oh wow, that's why this thing happened. That's why I was in this situation. So it will everything will come to the light one day. So just take your lessons, learn from each season and all the reasons you get, and keep on moving and grow. That's all what you need to do.
Roll it all together.
I guess we came to an end. It was a interesting topic.
It really was. It really was. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too. I enjoy all of our topics.
Everyone, man. It's like we sit here on this couch. Yeah, we literally sit on that couch. I love lounge couch people. And we literally drink our coffee, whatever. Yeah, we enjoy our time together. It's awesome. Make yourself comfortable. When we say these things, we're saying everything we say it for a reason. Down to the title of the podcast, down to everything. It's all for a reason. Even the ending. I say it to myself all the time. It begins with you and it ends with you. It's beautiful. Yeah. It is so beautiful.
You just said the ending, so I don't know. What should I say?
I know, but we're going to say it anyway because we have to say it. We got to say it.
You guys don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. If you don't want to comment, you don't want to be seen, send me an email. I check those emails every day. Though I didn't get no emails yet, but I open this email and I check it every day. So you can send me whatever. You can be like, "Hi, how are you today?" I'll reply back.
Yes,
So you are welcome to share stories with us if you want to. If you don't want to like be in the podcast, though, you're welcome. I'm opening the seats for everyone. Whoever wants to be a guest with us on this podcast, just shoot me a message or send me an email and you're more than welcome.
And if you hear something that, if it don't relate to you and you think of someone that you have come in contact with that it seemed to resonate with, send it out to them. Or even if it don't resonate with any or yourself, just send it anyway, because whenever it's like you throw something out, it's got to land somewhere. It's got to land. So that's why we do this, to reach out. We're helping ourselves, but we want to help others. Because me and Inez realized by talking with each other the way we talk with each other, somebody else needs someone to talk to also. So if we continue to do this circle of love, I mean, this is all it takes, people. We can make it. We can do this. So just send it, send it out, comment, not resubmit, but share.
Yes,
and leave a comment here and there if you want to be on, like she say. So we'll be glad to talk with everybody. Glad to hear what y'all, what you're going through.
Even if you don't want to be in the episode, you can just send me your message or your story or whatever.
And we'll talk about it.
We can talk about it. We can discuss it. So whatever resonates with you.
Right.
So I guess we came to an end, and we're going to see you guys in the next episode. As we always say, it begins with you.
And it ends with you. Love always.
Bye, everyone.